China approves world's first invasive brain chip for commercial use and use in hospitals. That means that doctors can now prescribe brain chips in China like they do drugs. It can be sold in hospitals and covered by insurance. These brain chips allow humans to control objects using only their thoughts. They insert a small implant in the brain that lets people with partial paralysis control a robotic glove to move their hands using only their mind. People are already controlling their phones and their computers. They're able to send text messages and play video games with their minds. But what we're actually working towards is enabling humans to have more intelligence. Watch the full show on YouTube, X, and Spotify.
All right, Shalom, Yasha Allah. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Lord willing, this edifying to the elect. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone who rule well, the leaders of all Israel in these end times, showing us the correct way to salvation. Shalom to you, Akwaf in order, and you brothers on the highways and hedges teaching this gospel. Shalom to all of you, man, as well as you speckled birds that look like these other nations. Right, so as you saw in the clip that I just played, there's new developments concerning the motb being the mark of the beast, right? And us that are in the know, that are in the truth, understand it to be the RFID microchip. That is the mark of the beast, okay? That is the ultimate plan of their New World Order agenda, is to enslave the whole of humanity, okay? And to have them fully under their control and, you know, perpetual slaves to this beast system. And if you consent unto it, which you have to consent, okay? That's the key. They can't pin you down and put it in you. You have to literally agree to take it, but they're gonna make your life very, very difficult in order to not resist it, basically, okay? They're gonna make it very hard for you to resist because they're gonna make people desperate. They're gonna bring, their motto is ordo ab chaos, which means order out of chaos, and they're gonna cause the chaos, which they're doing through this war, and they're gonna cause both small and great, rich and poor to receive it, right? But I just wanted to, you know, this ain't gonna be a long one, it's just a quick one just to let you know the latest, because I literally just did a lesson about the mark of the beast, and unfortunately, you know, I wasn't aware that the audio was crap. I've been really messing up with the technology lately, but Salakia for that. But at least you could hear the clips that I played, so you know, you can do with that what you will. But yeah, there's recent developments in that brain chip technology, and it's all in the nick of time for, you know, these prophecies to play out as they're foretold in the Bible to play out in these days that we're living in, because we are living in the end times, okay? Now, the first scripture I want to bring out, and you have to forgive me because I'm trying to do this while I'm driving, and I'm driving in a village surrounded by cars, and there's cars everywhere. You got bob and weave in and out of them. But I'm going to do the best I can. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. And it says, for the vision, which is the prophecies that we've been talking about, being the MOTB, and other prophecies like famine, war, pestilence, all of these prophecies. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Now it's speaking loud and clear. It's very clear what the MOTB is, the mark of the beast. You know, for all those that were saying that it was a physical mark, they're about to be sorely confounded, okay? And a lot of their congregation are going to take that mark because they're not fully rooted in the understanding of what it truly is, okay? And that's a dangerous thing. Like if you're slightly doubtful that it's actually the microchip, when you're in a desperate situation, you are going to take that chip, okay? And ultimately, you're not going to have, if you've been following blind leaders, then you're going to be led into a ditch. And ultimately, the Lord is going to allow you to take that mark of the beast, okay? Because you've been deceived. You didn't cleave to the prophets that were sent, the true prophets among many false ones, man. So it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, I mean, it's delaying a little bit. It says wait for it, because for it will surely come, it shall not tarry. So we know that this mark of the beast is almost here, man. Like, they've got all the pieces in play. Now China has made major developments in the brain chip technology, so we know that the mark of the beast is almost here, and just in time for the war to reach its peak. You know, everything's happening on cue, and only the wise are wise enough to see it. Only the wise, which are the hopeful elect, they're the ones that have the ability to see what's happening, what you know, what's playing out, and what's going on in the world, while everyone else is going to be stuck and lost and confused, man. Because you got people still investing in this world as if they have time, man. Like, they're going to be able to spend their money without taking that motb. People investing in Bitcoin and all that, and XRP and all that. I had a guy try to do that to me the other day, telling me, like, because he was like he was putting me in on game or something, like it was a secret between us, like he was doing me a favor. I thought, man, F your XRP, man. I don't give a damn about all that. We know what comes next. We ain't swayed by these enticing offers that people give us. We know what really counts and what's really going on, what's really coming. We ain't investing in this world, man. So Revelations 13 and 16, it says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which is a physical mark. If you go into the Greek, into the meaning of that word mark, it's the Greek word charagma, which means a stamp or an incision, you know, an imprinted mark, basically referring to it as a physical mark. And if you go even deeper into the meaning, charax, you know, it's a incision, like a cutting in the flesh, or a palisade, right? A palisade is the instrument used to put the microchip in you, okay, which is a pointed object, basically. You know, it's the only thing that makes sense, because you have camps out there teaching that it's sin or something stupid like that, or it's sleeping with white women, or it's Christianity, or it's an image of Cesar Borgia. You got all kind of bugged out doctrines out there, man. So you really got to watch who you follow. But it is what it says it is, a physical mark. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's talking about Esau, Edom, and his beast system. Okay, now you can't bow down to the image of the beast, this system, this revived Roman Empire system that they're trying to set up. Okay, but you know, on the way to camp now, and you know, I just wanted to touch on that and show you the latest that I've come across as far as that motb technology. And Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachach Wadash. Shalom.